Hi everybody. Today we had a great game between Magnus Carlsen and Anish Giri playing in Norway Chess tournament 3rd June. Magnus Carlsen had white pieces. He started with a d4, knight to f6 from Anish Giri, c4, e6, knight to f3, d5 from Anish, knight to c3 from Magnus, c5. We have c takes c5, c takes d4, and queen takes d4, e takes d5, bishop to g5, bishop to e7 from Anish, e3, castle kingside, and bishop to e2. And we had a queen's gambit decline, Dutch Peruvian gambit. That was opening use in this game. Next move was knight to c6, attacking the queen, so he moved queen to d3, h6, attacking the bishop, bishop to h4, bishop to e6, castle kingside, queen to b6 with the idea to capture that pawn. And we had bishop capture, bishop capture. And next move was a knight takes a d5, and we have a bishop takes d5. If you think that queen capture is stronger, you are wrong, because after a rook to b1 you're gonna lose your queen. This is there are no free square for the queen, so you must exchange, and after this variation white side is clearly better. So that's why he didn't do that. He captured with a bishop, and we have queen takes a bishop and d5, queen takes b2 now, and bishop to c4, queen takes a rook on a1. He chose some really crazy move. When I watched this game, I didn't expect that move, that queen takes a1, because it's not a good move. It decreases his position. And I analyzed some other moves, but when I saw this queen takes a1, I immediately know that it isn't a good move. The better move was simply queen to a3, and the game is equal. I can't explain why he played this queen sacrifice. Maybe he tries to put some imbalance into game, but according to engine he's almost 2 pawn behind the white. So I didn't like this move, and I think because this move he's gonna lose the game. So after this bishop takes a1, we have g3 with the idea to immediately open up the position. Rook from a to e8, and we have h4. The plan is obvious, so the next move is immediately go for the king. Rook to e7, also not a great move. He had the better choices in this position. And we have a g5, immediately tries to open up the black king. H takes g5, we have a knight takes a g5. Also some mistakes by Carlsen. The better better this position was simply to capture with the pawn, and you have also great attack, but instead of that Magnus chose to play knight takes g5 and slightly decrease his winning chances, but nothing dramatically. Bishop to f6, and we have queen to f5 with immediate threat of mate, so he must respond for that. The response is bishop takes g5 and h takes g5, and look at this brilliant bishop slicing up to the black king. Next move is probably gonna be g6. You cannot capture because you discover the check, so I like white position really much. If you play next move g6, you can also go some other move, queen to h3, and the next move is made. So great position for white. We had a rook to e5, attack the queen, and queen move to f4, and we have a rook to c5. Not a good move, decrease position about almost three pawns. Computers suggest the rook to e7 is the best choice for black, but Anish play rook to g6, rook to c5, and this is so nasty move, g6 from Magnus Carlsen, and so brilliant game from him. Anish responds to knight to e5, and we have g takes f5. If you think that maybe better was queen to f5, that is not true, because you're gonna lose that attacking bishop, and after this kind of exchange, and after this exchange, the black side is probably better in this position. So that's why Magnus first took f7 pawn with his g pawn, and Anish recapture with the knight, and also put that knight into that horrible pin. So we have a bishop to e6 from Magnus and rook to h5. Queen to c7. He is now going to pick up these 3 pawns. There is nothing how black can defend this, so Magnus Carlsen realized that and go to pick up that 3 pawns on the left side. We have a g5, put some breathing room for the black. Queen takes b7, 3 pawn, h6, attacking the bishop, so bishop glue with this h2 pawn, and g4 from Anish. He collect another 3 pawn, king to g7. Again his king is into the pin. e4, rook to h5, queen to c7, king to f6, and that a pawn starts to marching. Next square is protecting by the queen, and I think he cannot stop this pawn, and that's why in the move 34 Anish Giri resigned the game. There is nothing what he can do in this position to save the game. Brilliant game from Magnus. I will inform you about this tournament tomorrow. See you next time. Bye.